Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cub Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here with PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game. It's so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSM, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
This is it. The freshman holiday tournament finals are here. It comes down to Carroll and Southside. And we should be for a good one here on SummitCitySports.com, live from Southside High School. Aiden North and Eli Lawrence here with you, Gavin Ritt, cameraman. Great to have you join us on this Tuesday morning of basketball action. 2 days before Christmas, Eli, and you might get some Christmas early with this ball game today.
Yeah, both these teams looked really good in their semifinal matchup. Southside, generally, we don't want to say cruised, but they were in control for pretty much most of the game. And Carroll just won a nail-biter over their arch rivals, Homestead. It was a lot of high energy, very chippy. It'll be interesting to see how they bounce back after, Southside's been sitting here for coming up on 2 hours while Carroll... Quick turnaround. Let's play ball again.
Yeah, Southside defeated Lures 46-39. They came off firing on all cylinders that first game. Had a 15-4 lead, I believe, in that first quarter. Lures clawed their way back, but Southside was able to do enough to stay in control. Ellis Steele really led the charge for the Southside Archers in their game. As for the Carroll Chargers, they're coming off just like 20 minutes ago, a 45-42 overtime victory over Homestead, where they were up 6 entering the fourth quarter. Homestead tied it up and took the lead even, and then Carroll forced it to overtime, and then Carroll prevailed in the overtime period to send them to the championship game here, right now. Let's take this time to thank some of our sponsors that make these broadcasts possible here on SummitCitySports.com. Big Eyed Fish from around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Like their Facebook page for updated promotions. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment. Tom Steele Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repair services. At Onweiler Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process. From bid to build, visit OnweilerContracting.com. Summit Volleyball trains the world's highest quality volleyball players in the area from ages 5 to 18. Jump on board. Together, we can reach the summit. Jolly Law Firm is the area's best criminal defense firm, helping you defend the accused from being accused. Visit JollyLawFirm.com for more information. Sitcoa Cleaning and Restoration, providing top-notch commercial cleaning services, including janitorial, water damage, and state-of-the-art disinfecting services throughout Northeast Indiana. Online degree programs at the University of St. Francis are built for convenience and flexibility. Most degrees can be completed in 12 months. Visit online.sf.edu to learn more. Specialists in design, build, mechanical, and refrigeration. Visit tjwindustrial.com. The 12,000 Hoosier men and women with Labor's District, Council, and affiliated local unions. We are LIUNA. Earn your edge this season. Parkview Sports Medicine's Edge Training Program maximizes your performance to help you get ready for the next level. Earn your edge this season with ParkviewSportsMedicine.com. And today's broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on X at 260 Sports. Follow us on, or like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll have the anthem, and we'll be back here on SummitCitySports.com.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcast. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
And we're back here on SummitCitySports.com, getting ready for today's matchup between the Carroll Chargers and the Southside Archers. Freshman championship game on the line here. We are getting ready for the starters here for Carroll Chargers. They're going to be led out by number 5, Anderson Gall, will play a big role for the Chargers in the game against Homestead. Number 10, Joe Michael. Number 11, Avery Crane. Number 15, Easton Kolklisher. And then number 45, Griffin Malin for this Carroll team. Eli, for this Carroll team, what do they need to do today to claim victory?
I think you got to get Gall going fast. He did not miss from behind the line in the first, or from behind the perimeter in the first game. He had the 4 3-pointers and the one that tied the game that really sent us to overtime. Get your guys going early, and we're going to see Southside in a position that we haven't yet. That'll be interesting to watch. Carroll's battled through 4 quarters. Southside ran their way through a couple.
As for the Southside Archers, they're going to be starting number 4, Marcaden White. Number 12, Tavion Washington. Number 15, Ellis Steele. Number 23, Dre Powell. And then number 32, Quinshawn Lamb for the Archers. What do the Archers need to do?
I think you got to command the paint. They did such a good job of that in the first game. They were active on the offensive glass. We saw Homestead do a really good job of being active inside. Offensive boards powered them through and got it to overtime. If Southside can establish themselves inside the lane early, they'll give them the inside track to win this ball game.
Coaches for today's game, Brandon Evans is coaching for Carroll, and for the Southside Archers, Coach Mario White. And we are set for tip-off, and we are underway from Southside High School at Reichert Arena. And Carroll will start with possession. Gall leading the charge here. Guarded by White, gives it off to Kolklisher. Kolklisher trying to direct some traffic, gives it off to Gall, who finds Kolklisher under the basket. Nice little pump fake and gets the bucket to go.
And they ran that same action against Homestead to start the scoring, and it worked just the same as well.
Now Southside turned it over. Remember, Southside really likes to run an up-tempo offense, really physical defense as well. So look for Southside to really push the tempo here. We saw in that game against Lures, though, there were times where they'd lose control, and so we'll see if what they can do here today, as the bucket's up and good by Malin for the bucket.
Who's going to control the pace? We saw Carroll play fast. We also saw them play slow. It was in and out. Just give us one moment, folks. No worries.
There we go. Malin's and one opportunity, no good. Gets his own rebound and keeps the ball with Carroll. Nice move there by Avery Crane, who can't get the bucket to go, but Malin gets the offensive board, but good rebound there by Powell. 4-0, Carroll leads, 5:14 left here in the first. A steal by Avery Crane. Avery Crane puts the bucket up and good. Avery Crane had the game-winning go-ahead three in a game against Homestead, and Carroll's off to a 6-0 lead. We'll take a quick timeout and be back here on SummitCitySports.com.
Corcoran with PSM Sports Therapy, and I have a message for college athletes. Don't let an injury slow you down while you're home from the holidays. At PSM Sports Therapy, we know athletes, and our team specializes in treating them. Whether you are recovering from surgery, dealing with a nagging injury, or just want to make sure your body is right for your upcoming season, take advantage of your break and schedule your sessions today. That way you can get back to campus feeling stronger than before. Check out our website at psmsports.com or call us at 260-266-4007 to get scheduled.
Back here on SummitCitySports.com, Carroll leads Homestead 6-0, and Carroll is hot right now, Eli.
Yeah, they're starting off really, really well. Southside struggling to get going, and you can't let this Chargers team get rolling.
Another turnover as Colchester gets the steal there, and Carroll's going to slow it down and run their offense. They picked up right where they left off in that game against Homestead.
Yeah, and this is what we didn't get to see out of Southside in the first game. How are they going to handle adversity? How are they going to handle being down by a couple of scores?
And there's possibly a nice steal there. It's going to be a jump ball. It'll go Southside possession since Carroll got possession to start the ball game.
Coach White did a really good job in the first game of keeping his guys settled and keeping them calm when Lures started to storm back. But being in front and a team storming back is different from having to claw back yourselves. Now, you're only down 6, and it's nothing this team can't find really quick.
Oh, nice find there. I had Ellis steal underneath the basket. Just a good defense there by Carroll. So Southside's going to have it underneath the basket. Quinshawn Lamb to inbound. He's got a tough task being guarded by Griffin Malin today.
Yeah, Malin already a couple of points and very strong in the first semifinal game. There's another.
Good board, though, by Lamb, who gets it to go.
And that's what we saw a lot out of Southside against Lures, being able to be active on the offensive glass.
There's another turnover. 3 on the way by White. Can't get it to go, but it's rebounded by Washington. Washington puts it up, can't get it to go. Lamb tries to get the rebound, unable to convert. It's brought in by Colchester.
Lamb got bumped.
Yeah, he did. Michael has it now, top of the key. Gives it over to Avery Crane. Crane. We got a time. Looks like an injury timeout. Lamb got looks like he's holding his fingers.
I don't know if that's a finger
Or
injury.
maybe actually, never mind.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. From my angle, I couldn't see what he
was. It was tough. It looked like he might have jammed his finger.
Yeah, okay. We'll move on. Kamari Woods checks in for him, but Carroll has possession. Crane gives it to Colchester. Colchester can't hit the bucket. It's brought down by Woods. Woods pushes it up ahead to Tavion Washington. Washington with a Euro, can't get it to go, draws the foul. Nice little move there by Washington, though.
Yeah, they've got really good fundamentals. And like we've said earlier today with these freshmen, it's really interesting to watch what they already have and what they're building on. What I think we see is they've got the capability to make those kinds of moves and make them look smooth. They just got to work on finishing.
Yeah, J.J. Foster has really built a great program here at Southside the last couple of years. It's really got to have a young team this year. And with what we've seen today so far, they have the guys who can take the next step up if need be. Washington hit the first, got the second one left to fly, and can't get it to go. It's brought in by Griffin Malin, though. Carroll looking to push. Tyler Lanning checks in for the first time for the Chargers. Chargers really only ran 6 guys the whole game, with Tyler Lanning coming off the bench.
It'll be interesting to see how they work with their bench depth. Southside got plenty down in the bench.
3 on the way by Avery Crane, who knocks it down.
Already matched his total from the first game.
This time White looking for an answer, hits it. Marcaden White answers with a 3 ball, make it 9-6. Carroll leads after a timeout by Carroll. We'll take 1-2 here on SummitCitySports.com.
I got a hold of that thing and I come to stay. And now the whole world don't know my name. And I used to have nothing, but now I got a whole lot of everything. That's why I
Back here on SummitCitySports.com, 9-6. Carroll leads with 2:50 left here in the first. Carroll breaks the press, but Avery Crane sailed it over the head of Tyler Lanning, so Southside will take possession. Good pressure defense there by Southside.
Yeah, just active hands that deter the pass away. They had to float that one over the middle just too high.
Makes it 9-6. Still stays 9-6. Southside trying to move the ball. White was trying to find Tavion Washington.
Archers catch a break, and that's something you kind of see out of freshmen. They're still learning how much juice you have to put on passes. Guys close out quick. It's just finding that learning curve.
Yeah, luckily there's a guy on the end line for Carroll, so Southside retains possession. Marcaden White gets it inside to Steele, and Steele got fouled there by Malin. Be Malin's first. Be interesting to see if Southside tries to go at Malin to try to get him into some foul trouble.
Yeah, he had 12 points about an hour ago, and then 3 fouls in the game against Homestead.
First free throw good by Steele. Steele's got one more left to fly. He sends it, and it's no good. Rebounded by Malin. Malin gives it over to Gall, who's going to direct some traffic here. Gall inside to Malin. Southside in a 2-3 zone. It works really well against Lures. Malin in the corner. Dishes it over to Crane. Back to Gall. Gall thought about pulling it for a second, but decides against it. Gets it inside to Kolklischer, and Kolklischer traveled.
He just got moving before he put it down on the floor. One of the things that I think will be interesting to see is how Carroll handles the 2-3 zone look. In the zone, you're daring the other team to shoot the threes. Southside closes out well. Will Carroll take them? They shot him at a high clip in the first game, but will they take the shots?
Colston Heyman checks in for the first time in either game for the Chargers, so add a little bit of size as Kolklischer will get a break. 3 on the way by Tavion Washington, no good. But rebound by Powell, he can't get the rebound to go. But Washington ends up getting another board. Washington gets it to go. Man,
nice bucket
good
inside.
physical. Yeah, way to be physical and get inside and finish the job.
And now we're tied in major part.
Another turnover. White with the 3 ball. Can't get it to go. Washington with the rebound. White behind the back pass to Steele. Steele drives inside. Gives it over to Woods. Woods got pushed.
And now Southside starting to feed off that energy. They're dominating inside on the glass, and they've clawed right back. We saw it was a 8-0 lead for Carroll to start.
Yeah, 6-0 lead, and there's a turnover immediately. But Hyman can't hold on to it, so Southside gets another break. Josiah Anderson checks in for the Archers. I believe that's his first time checking into the ball game.
And we're starting to see the depth pieces on both sides.
1:33 left here. As Anderson has it, he pulls the 3, banks it in! I didn't know the bank was open 3 days before Christmas.
Heck yeah, baby, this one always is.
12-9, Southside leads. 1:16 left here in the first. Crane over to Heineman. Heineman back to Crane. Crane to Gall, but it's loose. Bad pass by Crane, and there's going to be a foul on Steele. Gall looked like he was trying to reach in. And it will be Southside basketball with 1:03 left here in the first.
Yeah, he did get quite a bit of ball, but he undercut that one just a little bit too much. And the Archers starting to feed off momentum.
Joe Michael checks in, back in for the Chargers as the Archers get it back in. Anderson has it in the corner, gives it off to Steele. Steele been pretty quiet so far here early. They get it off to Tavion Washington, back to Steele. Steele drives, baseline, can't get anything to go. Gets cut off and turns it over to Crane. Crane pushing up ahead to Heineman. Heineman with the Euro, puts it up and in.
Just a nice soft little lay. Get your boys moving in the right direction again.
And it tipped out by Crane. The Southside ball with 34 seconds left. South up 12-11. Anderson has it, dishes it over to Woods. Woods back to Steele. Steele gets it to Powell, who gives it back off to Woods. Washington had Steele wide open there. Got to make a good pass there, and you have Steele wide open for a bucket.
Yeah, just trying to go a little bit quick. You got 20 seconds left in the quarter. Just got to be smart.
Kolkasher checks in for Hindman. So 19 seconds here. You got to think Carroll's going to settle for the last shot here. 12-11, Carroll or South leads. Kolkasher gets it inside. Blocked! Tavion Washington
with some oomph.
Man. 10 seconds left. Malin gets it over to Kolkasher. Kolkasher looking in, can't get it there. They get off to Crane and Sane. Crane pulls the shot, and it rolls no good. Rebound by Kolkasher, gets the bucket up, and can't get it to fall. 12-11, South leads over Carroll as we head to the second quarter. We'll be back for more action here on SummitCitySports.com.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays, and while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
Back here on SummitCitySports.com, 12-11, Southside leads over Carroll, and it's been a great ball game, great showing early on for both these teams.
Yeah, both sides have had stretches of grabbing the momentum. First couple of minutes, it was Carroll to jump out to an early lead. Southside stormed back, and now they're starting to really both settle into their game and throw punches back and forth, spread out scoring across both sides. It's going to be an exciting game the rest of the way.
Very much so. So here we go, second quarter underway, 6-minute quarters. We'll see what Carroll's able to do on their opening possession. They get it to Malin. Malin in the corner. Thomas gives it inside to Kolkasher. Kolkasher puts it up, no good. And Kolkasher gets his own rebound, blocked by Beckman, and can't get it to go. And ball is loose. Joe Michael tried putting the bucket up and good, no good. Foul is going to be on Anderson this time.
I think the trend of the game so far, whoever's been able to dominate inside the paint, they're the ones with the slight advantage. Right now, Carroll winning the battle in the lane.
And that's what Carroll's trying to do. They're trying to get it inside and work the inside game. And three on the way by Crane. Can't get the bucket to go. Beckman gets the rebound, and he got fouled. And I think you see that with Southside. They're trying to put a little bit more size in the inside to try to combat that.
Yeah, both teams trying to take advantage. We knew in the early stages, we talked about it pregame, winning inside was going to be crucial for both of these teams. Who was going to be able to truly get going first was going to be interesting.
There's a turnover. Joe Michael with an opportunity here, and he got fouled by Anderson there. Josiah Anderson being called for the foul. So that will send Joe Michael to the free throw line. Michael misses the first shot as Marcaden White checks back in for the ball game as Ellis Steele will get a breather. And Coach Mario White's over talking with him. Second shot no good, so both no good. Rebound by Tavion Washington. Pushes it up ahead of Josiah Anderson. Anderson guarded closely by Michael. And good ball movement. Beckman had it, lost it for a second. Anderson with the three ball. Can't get it to go. In and out. Rebound good by Woods. Kamari Woods with the board and the bucket. 14-11, Southside leads.
Again, active on the glass. It'll go without saying.
Malin dishes it around. They get it inside to Malin, and they draw a double team, and he gets it back to Kolkischer. They are really working it trying to work it inside. Joe Michael fakes the shot, instead turns it over. Tavion Washington to Anderson, and that's a turnover. Man, if you're Southside there, you really felt like you should have executed.
In a bad exchange on both sides, South had an opportunity to take advantage of a Carroll miscue. They gave it back with some of their own.
As Kolkischer goes inside, can't get the shot to go. Ball loose on the ground, and Beckman's on it, and we are going to have a timeout by Coach Mario White, I think. Actually, no, they're going to call jump ball.
Arrow favors the Archers.
So Southside will take possession with 4:01 left here in the second quarter. Woods has it. He's going to draw a double team here. Gives it over to Anderson. And good closeout there by Crane.
Yeah, they're not going to give him much more free space the rest of the day.
And looks like Anderson got poked in the eye. And Southside's going to take a timeout. We'll take 1-2 and be back with more action here on SummitCitySports.com. Back here on SummitCitySports.com. 14-11, Southside leads, 3:39 left. Coach Mario White wanted to take a timeout to talk things over with his squad.
Coach White's done a great job at keeping his guys calm, cool, and collected. You never know what you're going to get with freshmen.
Yeah, they're young. They're trying to figure out how to play basketball still, especially at this high school level.
And it's just a different beast in Indiana. The transitions that each player has to make and the contributions that you're going to be asked to give, especially for two programs like these. Southside, already one of the best teams of the area this year. Carroll, always a threat.
Great inbound play there. Unfortunate execution there by Marcaden White. Couldn't get the bucket to go. Gives Carroll the basketball with 3:18 left here in the second quarter. Joe Michael gives it off to Tyler Lanning. Lanning back to Michael. And the guard, and they're really working, trying to get the ball inside. 3 on the way by Tyler Lanning, and that's good.
And you can knot this puppy up.
14-14, all tied up. Good D there. Anderson Gall is going to check in for Avery Crane. Southside looks to answer. Good find there. They find Lamb wide open under the basket, and he gets the bucket to go.
Nice to see that he's back in the game and he's okay.
16-14, 2:40 left. Anderson Gall gives it over to Joe Michael. Thought about getting a screen from Lanning. Sides against it. Again, Chargers looking inside to get either Malin or Kolkischer. Another three by Lanning.
Oh!
Okay. Tyler Lanning. 6 points.
Extending it a little bit.
Carroll gives them a little lead. 17-16. Ellis Steele getting ready to check back in. Good defensive possession there. Kolkischer gets the steal. And they give it to Gall, and Carroll's looking for another bucket. Gall gives it off to Michael. Michael back to Lanning, and good there. Tavion Washington tried to get in the lane there. Unable to do so. Before getting called for the foul. That'll be his first.
about a half step away from taking that one and putting it in for 2.
Carroll moving the ball around. Gall over to Michael. Gets it inside to Malin. Malin to Lanning. Lanning, can he do a third? Yes, he can.
Man is feeling it right now.
Lanning is hot, 3 in a row. And we're going to have a foul on Malin. That'll be Malin's second.
Carroll been a very good shooting team today. You see Lanning with the 3 triples. Anderson Gall was the one riding the hot hand. In the first game, he had 4.
Actually, that'll be Malin's third. So put him in a little bit of foul trouble for the Chargers. That sends Beckman to the free throw line. Beckman knocks down his first point of the ball game.
Not having him this last minute and a half.
It will be interesting as Heineman checks in for him. For what we'll presume it'd probably be the rest of the quarter. (18-20), South leads over Carroll, or South down over Carroll, with 1:14 left. We'll see what the Chargers are able to do here. Good ball movement for Carroll, but good defense for Southside. There's a steal. Ellis Steele gets it up and can't get it to fall. Man, great job there by Ellis Steele to get in those passing lanes.
Yeah, they did a great job of that in the first game, continuing the trend in the second. They jump passes, they get after the ball, and then they're off to the races. This team is great in transition.
First one, no good. Second one flies. That one is good. So it brings it within 1, and Southside's going to press a little bit here. Put a little pressure on him.
When they've been in a full court look, it's giving Carroll problems.
Kolklischer gets it underneath and is going to travel.
Southside kind of got away with one there. Beckman was jumping a lot. Kolklischer didn't quite take advantage of the displaced defender.
So now Southside with an opportunity here with 40 seconds left. Steele drives inside, gets it tipped away. Lamb gets his the rebound, though, and he puts it up and in. Gives South back the lead, 21-20, 27 seconds left. When Lamb's been in, he's been a big presence inside.
Absolutely. All over the offensive glass and all over the lane.
Ten seconds left here. Carroll's probably going to settle for the last shot. Lanning has it, gets it to Kolklischer underneath. Good find.
And again, that's how Kolklischer got his first bucket.
1 second left, and they can't get it off, and that will end the first half. 22-21. Carroll leads. Been back and forth for the most part, and we'll see what's in store for the second half. We'll be back with more action here on SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cub Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game is so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays, and while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions together, we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSM, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
I got a hold of one thing and I come to stand. now the whole world gon' know my name. And I used to have nothing, but now I got a whole lot of everything. That's why I come through stay. When I'm gone, the whole world gon' know my name. 12 years old, caught up in that street line. I was trying to sound harder than the street lights. Ran the streets sometimes.
Back here at Southside High School, where it's halftime here in the Freshman Holiday Tournament finale between Carroll and Southside. 22-21, tight tested ball game here. Two best teams that worked their way out of pool play yesterday, out of 12 teams. And these are the two we're left with to figure out who will be the Freshman Holiday Tournament champion. Both these teams have been playing pretty good. Both teams have been looking inside really for offense, although Tyler Lanning had the hot hand in the second quarter, hitting 3 threes.
Yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see how Carroll attacks this second half of play. Do they keep trying to push it inside? They know Griffin Mullins playing with 3 fouls. So do you let your guards and Tyler Lanning and Anderson Gall start to shoot a little bit and see where that gets you? They've shot a really high percentage clip. I don't think Gall missed from behind the arc in the first game. I don't think Lanning's missed from behind the arc in this one. You got to think those percentages would even out slightly, but they're feeling it today. So you wonder if Carroll's going to rely on that. And then for Southside, I think you got to keep doing what you're doing. I think overall they've had the advantage in the paint. At times, Carroll's been able to fight their way in as well, but everything's been earned, and this Southside team has done a really good job of finding their way inside and second chance points.
Yeah, second chance points have been huge. Really, Quinshon Lamb has done a great job on the boards, just getting those second chance opportunities for the Southside team, where at times they've ran a little bit rampant and have made a lot of turnovers, but for the most part, Southside's doing a great job hanging in here, really showing why they belong in this championship game. Got about them. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, both teams just really strong on both sides. I think if Southside wants to win this game, then they have to, kind of like you said, slow things down. And, turnovers, you kind of expect that at the freshman level. Like, these guys are still, they're right there. And it's just like a thing or two here and there that will, separate them from the varsity and JV level. I think both of these teams look very, very strong, and a lot of these guys are going to see minutes at higher levels.
Yep, we got about a minute left before we start the second half of action. We'll take a break and be back here on SummitCitySports.com.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcasts. When the Homestead Girls Golf Team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
Back here on SummitCitySports.com, getting ready to start the second half of action here from Southside High School. Carroll on top of Southside, 22-21. We'll see what happens here. Carroll starts with the second half with the possession here. See if they can extend their lead. Malin is still in, so be interesting to see how Carroll decides to use him, especially with 3 fouls.
Yeah, he just has to be smart, not pick up a cheap fourth.
Lanning, hot hand with the 3 ball. Can't get to the fourth to go, and it's rebounded by Lamb.
I like Carroll coming out aggressive, looking for those threes.
Oh, nice fake there by Terrion Washington. Can't get the shot to go. Malin comes away with the rebound, though. Lamb leading the way for the Archers with 6 points. Kolklisher also been kind of quiet tonight, or today.
Yeah, I think he's found his points when he's had his chances.
As Lanning misses another one, and now South runs in transition. White puts up the bucket and gets it to go.
And as you said about Kolklischer, he's taking his points, I think, when they're right there, but trying to get a lot of other guys involved. He did a very good job of that in the first game. We'll see if he continues.
Avery Crane has it now in the corner, gives it off to Tyler Lanning. Lanning gets it inside to Kolklischer. Kolklischer back to Crane, who pulls the three and hits it. Avery Crane with the three ball.
And Carroll out of the gate. Couple of three-pointers.
Deep three from downtown. Bank is still open with White hitting that.
With a kiss.
Yeah, you nailed that. He could have taken one dribble and stepped up a little bit. Instead, takes it from way downtown and knocks it through.
It's cooler, man.
Yeah.
Caitlin Clark range.
Exactly. It's for the clip. 4:13 left here, third quarter. 26-25, South leads. Carroll doing some good job with the ball movement. And there is almost an errant pass from Tyler Lanning. They get it inside to Kolklischer. Kolklischer, he got fouled by Dre Powell.
And this is what we're talking about from Kolklischer, just efficient possessions. He earns his trip to the free throw line. His 2 buckets earlier in the game were set plays for him. Carroll will get him the ball, and he will execute when he gets his chances, but he's not a selfish player, and he just takes what he needs.
Yeah, Carroll's really done a nice job of really mitigating the zone defense that Southside's putting on them. That really flustered Lewis as Kolklischer misses the first free throw. Really just keeping their guards on the perimeter and rotating between Kolklischer and Malin underneath. It's been working for the most part pretty much so far tonight.
And now especially when you start to extend to the perimeter and get your guard shots from the outside.
Good fake there by Malin. Can't get the bucket to go. And Ellis Steele comes away with the rebound, who forces a turnover. Gall comes away with it, and he's got to do something with it. And dribbles it away. Avery Crane now with it. Gives it off to Malin. Malin to Crane, who had was open for a second. Instead, passes it to Malin, who traveled. Yeah, Crane had a shot opportunity there to take the three, decided against it, and forces a turnover.
I think the biggest thing we've seen from Carroll is they take really smart shots. They're not going to force anything. They're going to take advantage and try and get a good look.
3:24 left here. Steele gets it inside. Powell puts the shot up, no good. Malin comes away with the rebound. It's another man that's been pretty quiet. Ellis Steele was big in the first game. Has been pretty quiet here in the second. Tyler Lanning now with it. Gives it inside to Malin. Malin gives it to Lanning. Lanning thought about it. Pulls it back. Drives. Dishes it out to Avery Crane. Crane inside to Malin. Malin with the jumper from the elbow. Hits it. Nice little shot there.
Yeah, put the boys back in front and then pick up your second bucket of the game.
27-26. Carroll leads. As Steele pulls the three ball, is short. Crane gets the rebound, but it's not strong with it. Tavion Washington jumps on it. Good heads-up play there by Tavion Washington.
And that's just smart basketball, just poking at it, seeing what happens. He's able to fall on it. Possession arrow favors the Archers, see if they can get a bucket.
Joe Michael checks in for Avery Crane. And you can see Coach J.J. Foster looking on at his young freshman team. Probably really pleased with how they're playing.
It's going to be really interesting to watch how much gas is running out of the Chargers.
Kamari Woods with the three ball.
As he wants to join the triple party.
29-27, South leads. 2:17 left. Joe Michael gets it over to Gal, who gives it over to Lanning. Lanning inside to Kolklischer from the elbow. Can't get it to go. Rebound, though, to Powell. Powell pushes it up ahead to White. White, 2-on-1, gives it off to Steele. Steele under the basket, can't get it to fall. Yeah, Steele just went a little bit too far into the basket there. Had an opportunity for a good look.
Yeah, just couldn't quite get the finish. A tough angle to work with. Now Carroll getting the ball back after a cheap foul from White.
1:51 left here in the third quarter. Kolklischer gets it at the elbow. Get it inside of Kolkasher again, and he puts up the nice bucket, ties it up. And there's another bucket or shot up, no good by White.
Good Euro step inside, just didn't quite have enough juice on the lay.
So Carroll with an opportunity to retake the lead. They've done a nice job with these elbow jumpers. Maybe they stick with those. Oh, he had Malin wide open on the roll, but instead he gave it off to Joe Michael, who gives it off to Malin. Malin puts the shot up, no good. Kolkasher with the rebound, though. Puts it up, no good. Rebound, Tavion Washington.
Yeah, and on that last look with Malin, it was just a really great closeout.
Another errant turnover for Southside. You think if you're Southside, you really want to slow down the tempo because you've been really out of control anytime you try to push it in transition.
Yeah, they were really, really good in transition in the first game. Things not quite been the same. So we'll see how Coach White handles it the rest of the day. Get this team settled back into a groove and get the train rolling.
That time the bucket goes. Bucket, the three-pointer was good by Joe Michael. And Tavion Washington turns it over. He was trying to find Ellis Steele, but Ellis Steele was out of bounds, and he can't be the first one to touch it once he goes out of bounds. Carroll seems to have all this momentum right now.
They're in a groove and got Southside on skates.
It really feels like it's been a game of trends where Carroll's gone on a run and then Southside's gone on a run and it's gone back and forth.
Got to get it up.
Can't do so. And it'll be the end of the third quarter. We will head to the fourth quarter where Carroll leads 32-29 here on SummitCitySports.com.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSM, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
So I tell the truth all the time, ain't got no sympathy for no. I admit that I'm rich and I'm lit. Jumping up on stages, I get 200 occasions, but I ain't really the game up. We make sure they trap down. They see how I made it, I'm the reason they won't rap now. See me out in traffic, make a hater pull his head down. Biggie's OG salute me, a stylist can't even stop me. The robbers probably wanna get me on mopping out Lamborghinis. The youngest turn in my city, they try me, I get it cracked. Some of this still would happen if I never started rapping. My people know.
Back here on SummitCitySports.com, one more quarter before we claim a victor in the Southside Holiday for the Southside Freshman Holiday Tournament. Carroll with an opportunity to extend this lead here. And they get it to Kolkasher, but Kolkasher traveled. Coach Evans giving his team some instruction on the defensive end as Southside really looking for an answer offensively.
Yeah, just like, look, we saw Homestead trail Carroll at the end of the first game for the Chargers. You just want to pick your baskets and play great defense.
For sure. They get it inside to Beckman, who comes in. Josiah Anderson with the three ball, and the bank's still open.
His second.
32-32. 5:16 left here in the fourth. Lanning has it right wing, gets it inside to Kolkasher. Kolkasher got fouled by Josiah Anderson. Actually, foul's going to be on Steele. Lanning inbound for the Chargers. He gives it off to Kolkasher. Kolkasher back out to Gall, who's been really quiet tonight. 0 points in the second game. Over to Joe Michael. Michael to Lanning. Lanning Back to Michael. Michael had Mahler inside for a second. Mallon inside for a second. Couldn't get it to him. They did it to him this time. Mallon backs down. Pulls it back. 3 on the way by Gall, and is off the back of the iron. No good. And Lamb can't grab it. And Mallon wide open for a bucket. That's one of those situations where you just got to grab that ball. You can't try to dribble it.
It was a really tough space. Great job by Gall to close it down, and now again.
Another big turnover there. Landing with the steal this time. They get it to Malin. Dishes it out. Gives it to Joe Michael in the corner. Michael back to Gall. Over to Lanning. Lanning gets it inside to Kolklischer. Back to Malin, and Malin got fouled. Yeah, great find there. So Malin heading to the free throw line to shoot a pair. And these are crucial. Free throw good. As Crane checks back in for Joe Michael. 35-32, make it 36-32. Carroll leads. Southside now looking for a bucket. Lamb gives it to Anderson. Anderson back over to Steele. Steele over to Woods. Gives it back. Anderson had an opportunity inside. Gives it to Woods. Back to Anderson. Good defense here for Carroll.
Strong rotations out of the zone.
3 on the way by Anderson. Can't get it to go that time. Rebounded by Kolklischer. And now we're down to 3:26 left on the clock. Carroll's really working the inside to their benefit, and there's another opportunity right there. Kolklischer can't get it to fall, and Southside comes away with it. Steele behind the back, guarded by Gall, gives it out around to Lamb. Lamb to Anderson. Anderson trying to direct some traffic. Gives it. And there's a turnover. Landing, though. Nice job in transition. Carroll up 6 now. Beckman had turned it over. And now Southside needs something quick. Steele with the answer. No good. Lamb can't get the rebound, and Kolklischer comes away with it. Seems like once Carroll has been able to figure out how to get the ball inside, it's really worked out to their benefit. And 3 on the way, no good by Lamb. Rebound by Lamb.
Southside has to find an answer on the offensive side of things. The defense overall has been there, but you got to close it down on the other end.
Oh, good
of the floor.
find. Steele gets the bucket to fall. Great pass.
Great start.
That's a great pass by Anderson right there.
That just Steele's first basket from the field.
2 minutes on the clock. Almost a turnover for Southside. 38-34. Kolklischer drives inside, puts the shot up, no good. And Lamb gets his own rebound. Lamb on Kolklischer, can't get anything to go, and Kolklischer finishes the job. 1:39 on the clock. Southside's kind of got to go quick, and we got a foul.
It's important to remember, you don't need threes at this point in the game. Get your buckets and get your stops.
Southside bringing back in their starters. White and Powell come in, and this time, this will be interesting to see. Griffin Mullen checks out of the ball game with 4 fouls. So an offensive, defensive switch probably with Hyman. 3 on the way by White. Can't get it to go. Landon gets the rebound. And you need to a little bit of pressure D if you're Southside.
Carroll, a big opportunity here.
And there's a steal for Southside. Oh, we got a double dribble. Dre Powell came on top of the ball, and you can't do that. That's a really big bummer. Big missed opportunity for Southside. Carroll's going to take a timeout. So will we. 1:18 left. Carroll up 40-34 here on SummitCitySports.com.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSM, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
So I tell the truth all the time, ain't got no sympathy for no. I admit, and I'm rich, and I'm lit. Jumping up on stages, I get 200.
Back here on SummitCitySports.com, 40-34, Carroll leads Southside. Carroll with a great opportunity to continue to extend this lead and take some time off this clock. Clock's not running, and I think that is going to... Coach Evans not happy. You're going to get him called for a timeout.
And rightfully so.
Clock was not running.
It is now, though.
But it is now running. So Carroll gets a timeout. They'll be left with...
Oh, wait, that's the timeout clock.
That's a timeout clock. So I believe they took 4 seconds off the clock. We'll see. Not sure what happened there, but...
Let's see how these young kids handle this little awkward situation. If Carroll can come out strong, maybe find a bucket.
40-34, 1:14 left. Carroll leads. They have the ball on the sideline, and they're wide open. What are you doing, Southside? Wow.
A misplay.
Silly mistakes for the Southside team. Coach Mario White can't be happy.
No.
Those are the things you can't do. And Steele's going to draw the foul, so he'll be heading to the free throw line for a pair.
And now the Archer is going to really have to start.
Especially with under a minute left.
Now you're talking about extending the range. They just lined up going the wrong way.
Yeah, freshman basketball at its finest, I guess. Steele knocks down the first. So this one's crucial here.
You got 2 fouls to give. Both sides actually have 2 fouls to give.
You can't be making mistakes like this in a tight ball game. Second one, no good, and ball loose. Carroll's able to retain it. And Carroll breaks out of the pressure. Crane gets it inside to Kolklisher. Kolklisher back out to call, and now you got a foul.
Smart job by Call to just bite it and let the time tick away.
Time is on your side if you're Carroll, as Tavion White checks in. Or Washington checks in.
Already they've been in a tight game today, and they got the job done.
Oh, good find. They had Malin wide open. Pass sailed over his head, though.
And he just missed what could have been
the dagger.
That indeed.
Hindman checks into the first time. Southside needs an answer. Tavion Washington gives it off to White. White over to Lamb. Lamb short on the three, and they need a foul. Oh, and there is going to be a foul. Almost had the jump ball, but can't quite come up with it with 26 seconds left.
And now the next one will put Carroll at the line.
.26 seconds left. 42-35. You try to trap, and then you foul, and they end up fouling right away. So that will send Kolklisher to the free throw line. First one flies. No, and it's good. The offense, defense, Hyman with Malin. And Steele will check in for Powell. Second one flies, and it's good. Hits both. Polkasher hits both. 45-35, 10-point lead for Carroll. White with the 3 ball. Can't get it to go. And rebound Lamb. 3 on the way by Woods. No good, and that will likely do it. They're going to foul with 9 seconds left. So Carroll, what was a close game for the most part, Carroll pulls away and is likely going to be your 2025 freshman holiday tournament champions. Avery Crane knocks down the first as Carroll will send in mass subs.
And it was a great job in the second half, just adjusting to how they were succeeding. They pushed the ball outside, let their guards shoot, and they ended up finding themselves pulling away. They did a great job in the second half.
Southside failed to find an answer offensively, and that really allowed Carroll just to pull away. Makes it 46-35. As quick 3 on the way by Woods is no good. Back to Lamb. Lamb pulls the 3. That's an air ball. Steele saves it, and that will do it. Carroll defeats Southside 46-35 in the freshman and the Southside freshman holiday tournament to become your champions. I believe there is going to be some sort of trophy presentation, so we'll see. We'll keep it here. But we'll give our Parkview Sports Medicine player of the game to Tyler Lanning, 11 points. Had the hot hand in the second quarter, 3 straight threes, and was a big reason why Carroll is on top in this tournament. So Carroll defeats Southside 46-35. They got medals to award. So out of 12 teams, Carroll's the one that comes on top. And they really put on a showing in the day one, beating Snyder 42-15, and then beat Wayne 43-18, and then a tough overtime victory 45-42 against Homestead, and then now a victory over Southside 46-35.
Yeah, they really just forced their will in today's game, and I think the interesting to look at is on the scoreboard, Southside's offense just slowed down as the game went on. They had 12 in the first quarter, 9 in the second, 8 in the third, and just 6 in that final frame. Carroll's defense was suffocating over the course of today, not just in this game, but in the one before. They found a way to get the job done, and it was just a really exciting game.
46-35, your final here from Southside High School in the Southside Holiday Freshman Tournament. Thanks for tuning in for today's action. Had some really good games. For Aiden North, Eli Lawrence, Gavin Ritt, thank you for joining us. Have a good rest of your day and have a Merry Christmas.